So at this moment in dental, there's a lot of noise, and it's very difficult to distinguish the players from the pretenders. I've seen this movie. I know how this goes. I know what the consolidation is going to look like. I know what digital media is going to look like.
How does that look? Like, let's walk through that. Like, what are the things that you're seeing that are the same in dental that were in pharma 15 years ago?
So at this moment in dental, there's a lot of noise, and it's very difficult to distinguish the players from the pretenders, right? And you've got a lot of money, a lot of investment. It's hot, people want to throw money at it, but it'll take some time. But it'll become clear, probably within the next 18 to 24 months, that some will be pulling away from others. And what I mean by this is
what do you mean by that? Like dental offices or DSOs or like vendors?
Yeah. So let's keep it to the SaaS side of it, right?
Okay.
So the vendors to dentists, anything software oriented right now, there's going to be a lot of consolidation. So people might think that there's lots of consolidation already. That's just the start, right? And you've got entities who are, by the way, one of the entities that bought one of my companies later on. I sold one to Merck, and then I did another one and sold that to WebMD. WebMD is owned by Internet Brands, and Internet Brands is owned by KKR. So Internet Brands actually has a Henry Schein One is the Internet Brands and Henry Schein group that they put together. So again, it's the same players. They kind of know what's happened, right? So they're investing heavily. They're buying lots of companies. But all these digital services, a lot of these software applications, they all serve a need. But there's very little differentiation for many of them. Sometimes there are, right? There's true differentiation. But a lot of times, everybody's pretty happy probably in many of these corners because they can all have 1%, 2%, 3% of market, of the market share and not have to bother anybody. Everybody could probably raise, 10%, 20% in market and still not be eating into anybody else's pie. So as we move on, though, things will get clearer in terms of, this company, hey, they were okay, but now I'm starting to realize that they're 5 miles behind this other company, right? And this company that, seemed like an upstart that was doing okay, actually they're a visionary and they're going to bring, some of the best products that I'm going to be using in the future. So those are the types of things that we're going to see. And then you layer on a lot of the consolidation components of it, where you have others buying others, and then you've got groups buying multiple assets, putting them together, and then having all in one suite. So where I think dental is going to go, it's going to be consolidation, both on the dental side and on the vendor side, software side, but also bringing a lot of automation and then a lot of all-in-one. So that's usually how it goes. It's going to, people are start to get differentiated. Then there's going to be consolidation. Then they're going to say, hey, we're going to do a lot more automation, bring some AI, ML, that type of stuff. And then it's going to be like, hey, we're going to do all-in-one stuff, and everyone's working together, and this is what you need. And if you don't have our stuff, then you won't be successful. So that's probably what it's going to look like.
That's awesome. That's an awesome breakdown.